Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes, way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi.
Hi, are you sure you can prepare for product based companies through this course?
Yes, sitting at home?
No way!
Yes, way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hello, and welcome back to this amazing channel, Geeks for Geeks Practice. This is Abhinav, DSM mentor at Geeks for Geeks, and today we are back with another problem of the day, which is LCM Triplet. Hi Vishal, hi Subham, hi Risit. Just please give a one if my voice is clearly audible and if I am clearly visible to you all. And then we will start with today's problem. How are you guys? Great. So I hope now we are good to go. Let me first share the screen and then we will solve today's problem. Today's problem is something more of observation. It's something which is based on how you are observing the things. It's based on we can say the the mathematical formulas like LCM. The mathematical concepts are there. That is what is given there. Yeah. So let's start with the case. Hello everyone. Hello Hitesh. Hello Vishal. Hello Pranav. Yeah, Vishal. Okay, let's start with the case, guys. Let me share the problem. Okay, okay. So the problem is given a number n, and we have to find the maximum possible LCM that can be attained by three numbers less than equal to n. Here, LCM means lowest common multiple. Also, we can take repeated numbers or we can say duplicate numbers out of that three numbers. So basically, we have to take three numbers, those are less than equal to n, and whose LCM is maximum possible. So, so let's say there are three values A, B, and C that we have taken. The first case is that this, okay, the first case is that this A, B, and C should be less than equal to n. It should be less than equal to n. The second case is that the LCM of this A, B, and C should be maximum possible. This is the case. Now, how, or we can say, in what case the LCM is maximum? So because LCM and GCD, which is greatest common divisor, they are inversely proportional to each other. So if we want maximum LCM, so we will target for minimum GCD of these three numbers. Exactly, Vishal, you got it. LCM is equal to A into B by GCD. So if we want because A and B and C are fixed, the value of A, B, C will be fixed. We want max LCM to be maximized, so we have to minimize the value of GCD, which is the greatest common divisor. So let's twist the problem in another way. The problem will be that the problem will be simply that the problem will be simply that let's say they are asking us, tell us the LCM which is maximum. Let's find for GCD which is minimum. And minimum GCD of three numbers can be 1. So basically we have to find those three numbers whose GCD will be 1. And ultimately, at the last, that will be the answer. Okay. Co-prime supremacy. The numbers which are co-prime, which don't have any common divisors in it, will have GCD 1. Let's see what we are trying to do here. If we will take the first case, okay, that is given to us here also, which was 9. So for 9 आपको व्हाट्सएप पे क्वेश्चन भेजे बता देना. Okay, 8, 9 and 7 speed up. Actually guys, Hers, you can watch the recording of this live after the live, because we have some beginners also here in the live, so for them I have to explain in a good way. I cannot just go on. Okay, so you can watch the video in 2x speed after the live is ended in the recording. Okay, no worries, you are good to go. Thanks. So it's 987. Okay, so if n is 9, so we have given three numbers which are less than it, 9, 8 and 7. And because they all are co-primes, that is why the LCM of it will be maximum, and it is given here 504. It is given here 504. Now guys, but that will not be the answer. If you are thinking that we will simply take that return n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, that will not be the case. There will be some corner cases for it. The very first corner case, which is just visible to you all, that when, so if we will have this particular formula. Okay, so the very first case which is given to you is, yeah Ankit, I am again explaining it. So I am saying we have to take co-primes, and guys, if you know one thing, two adjacent numbers or we can say consecutive numbers are co-primes of it if n is greater than or equal to 2, or let's say n is greater than or equal to 3. So means 2 and 3 are co-prime, 3 and 4 are co-prime, 4 and 5 are co-prime, 5 and 6 are co-prime, 7 and 8 are co-prime. They all are co-prime of it. So because we take three numbers which are co-primes of each other, we want three such numbers. Okay, so even an order co-prime, exactly Vishal. I think Vishal already know all the complete concept of this problem. Okay, can you give your introduction, Vishal? Means in which year you are and what are you currently doing? Can you just give your introduction here? So we have this n, and yeah. So what we want? We want the co-primes. It's exactly co-primes means, Subham, two numbers which don't have any common. We can say a common factor. Let's say 3 and 4. It doesn't have any common factor. If I will take 4 and 6, it has a common factor 2. So a number which doesn't has any common factor instead of 1, or we can say a number which has its GCD1, that is called uh, coprime. No worry, Vishal. This channel is for everyone. Beginners can also learn from here. Every lesson is for everyone. Actually, we start multiple series in this channel. Recently, we have completed 30 days streak, which is a 30 days SD seat live. You guys can certainly check it out. Okay, great. So this is what we have now, guys. The very next thing. So we have got that we can take three different or three consecutive numbers. Yeah, Joel, your attendance is marked. So great. But guys, that will not be the always case. Let's say it is n minus 1 and n minus 2. That is our, let's say that is our answer. But what if n is 1 and what if n is 2? So guys, the case when n will be 1 and n will be 2, the answer will be n only, because you can see for n there is only one possible solution, 1 into 1 into 1. Obviously, because the numbers less than equal to 1 are just 1 and 1 and 1, because we can't take 0. And for 2 also the possible solutions are 2 2 2, or we can take 2 1 1, or we can take 2 2 1, or 2 1 2. Any of the solution will give us LCM of 2 only. So if n will be 1, please try to understand this thing, okay? And if it is not clear, please ask. If n will be 1, our answer will be 1 only. If n will be 2, the answer will be 2 only. Because you can observe this thing, you can try make your cases that for n is equal to 2, all the triplets which are formed will give you maximum LCM of 2 only. And for n is equal to 1 also, it will give a maximum LCM of 1. So this is the first base case that we can write, that if n is less than equal to 2, return 2. Oh, not 2, return n. So means if n is 1, return 1. If n is 2, return 2. This is the very basic case that we will do. Now what we can do? We can have an answer here. So let's have a long answer in which we will store the answer. So guys, the very first thing is, sorry, can we, okay, can we explain the case for, sure, Rishit, the case for n is equal to 2 is that obviously you can just check when n is equal to 2. So we can take only two numbers, either we can take 1 or we can take 2. That are the only two numbers that we can take in our triplet. So just try to form all the triplets which are possible from 1 and 2 and try to find the LCM of it. The maximum LCM you will find will be 2 only. That is why for n is equal to 2, answer is 2. I am not saying multiplication, I am saying LCM of these three numbers. LCM is not always the multiplication. That's the problem. Okay. Now guys, there's a case. The case is that let's say n is equal to 9. So for n is equal to 9, the answer was fine. 9 into 8 into 7 was the answer, which was nothing but 504. Which was nothing but 504. Because they all are co-primes in it. And if you will find the LCM of 8, 9, 8 and 7, it will be 504. But guys, when n will be even, this case will not arise. The reason being, we will have two evens. When n is even, so n will be even, n minus 1 will be odd, but n minus 2 will always again even. So this is even, this is odd, this is again even. So it will have a, they are not now, we can say, yeah, 2 GCD. No, I don't use mouse, Joel. I use the pen tablet. So obviously, Geeks for Geeks has given this to us. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So that is why what we will do, that when, so this phenomena is just just implemented when n will be odd. So we can simply write this thing. Also guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay, that just keep it as an attendance. Okay, whenever you are joining live, you have to mark your attendance. Okay, don't forget for it. Yeah. So if n is odd, here I am writing that n is odd. If n is odd, our answer will be simply this one, which we want. This will be the answer. Okay. But what if n is not odd? What if n is not odd? If n is not odd, in that case, we will have different cases. Okay. So in that case, what we will try that because we are getting these two numbers both even. So means there will be a GCD of 2. So 2 basically, let's take a case. Let's take n is equal to 6. Okay. So for n is equal to 6, for n is equal to 6, uh, let's do this. So it will be 6, 5, and 4. It will be 6, 5, and 4. Again, if you will find, let's find for 6. Let's find the expected output for 6. So if you will give it as custom output of 6, and if you will run the case, okay, I think we will get a. So this is the answer we are getting. Okay, no, this is not the answer. Let's do it like this. Answer is equal to n into n minus 1, because that is what you were saying, na? N minus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 3. No, let's do it like this. Why I have done here n minus 3? Why? Because we want them to be co-prime. So we will try to make it odd. So because this one was even, this one is odd. So I'm again taking this one as odd. Because they should not be co-prime. Okay. Because in even numbers, that's the always case that there will be some, as a 2 will always be the co-prime. Okay. So if I will do it like this, you will get that 90 is your output. 90 is your output. But 90 cannot be output. The expected output is 60. So why is this happening? You can see here. Why this thing is happening? This is happening because there is one more case left, which is left from our side. The case is that, so it is fine. Means if n is odd, so it will be a case. Now we come towards the else case, when n is even. But here also we will have two different cases. Here also we will have two different cases. The two cases will be if it is even, we'll have two cases. If it is divisible by 6 or if it is not divisible by 6. So if it is divisible by 6, so we will have case of n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. And here we have a case of n minus 1 and n minus 3. Now let's try to understand why this is the case. Because guys, because if you will see here, it is a divisible by 6. So if a number is divisible by 6, that means if a number is divisible by 6, that means it is divisible by 2 also and 3 also. So initially we were having n into n minus 1 into n minus 2. So because n was divisible by 2, we can't take n minus 2. Otherwise, it will have a it will not be a coprime. So we made it n minus 3. We made it n minus 3. But because now it is also divisible by 3, so even we can't take it. So for balancing it, we are again making it n minus 1, n minus 2, and n minus 3. Otherwise, because it was a multiple of 3, listen guys, let's say we have 9. So 9 is a multiple of 3, we know. Or we can say 9 is divisible by 3. So if I will take a number which is 3 less than 9, obviously there will be something common in it. Obviously there will be something common in it. The obvious case. That is we have to observe here. So when this case will be happen. So here this means that the character is even. That means it is divisible by 2. Now I will check for another case, that if this n is divisible by 6 or not. If it is not divisible, let's say if it is divisible. If it is divisible, it will be, answer will be n minus 1 into n minus 1 into n minus 3, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. Else, in the else case, the answer will be simply n minus 1 and n minus. Why? Because in this case it is only divisible by 2. So we have to just handle that there should not be n and n minus 2. But here we have to also handle there should not be n and n minus 3, because it is also divisible by 3, 2 and 3, or we can say 6. This will be the 3 cases. Now if we will run it, we will get the right answer. UFC. And now we can submit it. What? क्या बात कर रहे हो? It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 10 lakh 105 test cases. Salute to problem setters of GFG. Great, yaar. Yeah. So I don't know that is it comes in Amazon or not, because we don't have company tag of Amazon here. We have a company tag of we have a topic tag of mathematics. That is fine. Yeah, we can take 3 instead of that. So when we will take 3, so but because 3 is not divisible by 6, it will come in a second case, and we will get okay. Okay, so 3 will be odd now. So it will become at this place. It will be 3 into 2 into 1. 6 will be the answer. Thanks, Vishal. So this was this video, guys, and this problem. And if we talk about a time complexity, so it is just order of 1. Time complexity and space complexity, both are just constant, because we have not used any other, we can say, space, and we have not used any loop or anything, so the time complexity will also be order of 1 only. So both will be constant, time and space, and that was the problem for today, guys. I hope you have loved this particular problem of the day and you have loved this particular tutorial of it. Let's meet again. I think that now we will have this problem of the day. I will come again on yesterday, on Saturday and Sunday, with the next problem of the days. Till then, you will have Siddharth and Yes with you. And thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I hope this was great. Multiplication using it's fine, Vishal. You can check it out. We will have that, but here that is not required. Thanks, Vishal. Thanks for it. Thanks for the compliment. So great, guys. I think that now we can conclude this particular session. Thanks for joining, and keep solving. Abhinav, 30 days wala next series. Subham, we are planning something. We are planning, but the thing is that in these upcoming days, students are having their exams. So that is why we also know that they will basically not participate in these contests, and they will not be here. I think so. Okay, because they are having exams. Okay. Uh, and even we are also having, so that is why we are planning it, I think, after this some after 2-3 weeks. Okay, let's see when we start that. Looking handsome. Okay, GFG Supreme. Yeah, okay, great, guys. Then let's meet in the next live. Till then, good day, tata, take care, have a nice day for tomorrow, good night, happy coding, GFG कर लो, हो जाएगा.